Ronnie was accused of beating his ex's children with a broken skateboard, using it as a paddle and leaving marks and bruises. But even though Ronnie pleaded guilty to felony offense of abuse and neglect of a child under the age of 6, he maintains his innocence and says he's never even laid a finger on any of his ex's kids. Today, his wife of 4 years, Tabitha, is here, and she's hoping that once Ronnie passes his lie detector test, she'll be one step closer to having the family with her husband that she's always wanted. Take a look. In a previous relationship, he gets arrested for beating kids with a skateboard paddle or some kind of paddle, right?
Right.
How did you meet Ronnie?
So I was in and out of work, and I was with a temp agency, and they sent me to Formal. So I went in, they took me straight to him, me and this other girl. So we were going to be working with him till further notice.
Oh, so he was like a coworker.
Yeah, and so one day he come up, smacked my butt, said, BBW, let's go to break. And I said, well, what is BBW? He said, never mind, let's go break. I said, I ain't going nowhere with you till you tell me what that is.
Yeah, I want to know what BBW is.
Big, beautiful woman.
Oh, there you go.
That's what he calls me.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then how did the romance start?
I knew he was the one from the day I seen him.
Really?
Yeah, we started hanging out. We went to the mountains, and when I first met him, he told me he'd been to prison. He didn't tell me what for, and I'm the type of person, I tell my mom anywhere I'm going. Well, I didn't tell her this time.
Well, yeah.
And we went up into the
I'm
mountains.
going to the mountains with a felon.
We went up in the mountains, and he stops the truck in the middle of nowhere, and I was thinking, God, this is when I die. Nobody's going to find me.
I was going to say, didn't you think, like, I wish I had a gun with me right now?
Yeah, I was like, this is where I die today. Nobody's going to find me. And he says, I want a waller all over you. And I was like, huh?
You want a what?
He said, I want a waller all over you.
Waller?
His country is crap.
What the hell does waller mean?
I guess touch, rub,
Oh,
kiss.
yeah.
I was like, no.
Yeah. Oh, you said no.
Yeah.
And
we got stuck in the mountains because he went up on the hill and 2 tires blew, so we were stuck.
And you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
And what'd you do?
I sat there. He tried to fix the tire.
So did somebody come rescue you?
Oh,
or?
no, we were in the middle of nowhere.
Right,
We ended up driving the truck out on
Flat
flats.
tires.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got back.
It took us
so
forever.
when did you start becoming romantic?
Right after that.
Right after that. How long after you start dating did you get married?
Almost 2 years.
Oh, so you had a nice courtship.
Yeah.
And at this point, did he tell you what he had went to prison for?
I knew that before. One of his kids actually said that he did it, and because we were trying to have a baby. And
one of his kids told you that. He didn't tell you that.
Well, it was in the beginning, and I understand why he didn't tell me. That's something you don't want to say out loud, you know. And I understand.
So when you find it out, what were you thinking?
I was shocked, and I went to him and I asked him, and he explained the situation, and I've asked him multiple times, and he's always had the same story.
Yeah. So you believe him?
I believe he did.
Because he says, I didn't do
Yeah.
that. Did you ask him why you pled guilty then?
Well, see, I understand why he did it, because I'm on probation for a felony that I didn't do. And, yeah, they told me if I pled guilty.
What did you do?
I was theft over 1,000. You know those little bitty bags called Kavu bags?
No.
They said I put 97 cartons of cigarettes in it. You can't even put a 2-liter in it.
So you got accused of stealing 97 cartons of cigarettes?
Yeah.
And you pled guilty?
Because they said I'd go to prison for 3 years if I didn't.
What'd you get?
5 years probation.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah, I have never been
Except
in trouble
for you're a
before.
convicted felon.
Exactly. Well, I'm getting it off my background.
Yeah.
So.
But right now, as you sit on my stage, you're a convicted felon.
Unfortunately.
And so's he.
Yeah.
So you're perfect for each other.
Yeah.
Young love. Okay, so like here's the deal. Now you've been married how long?
Almost 3 years.
And how's the marriage?
Awesome.
Awesome.
He's my best friend.
So now he has children, but you don't.
Exactly.
But I'm told that you would either like to adopt or take foster kids in, and that's very nice of you. So what would happen if he were to fail?
I would still be with him.
You'd stay with them, but you might.
I would be shocked.
Would it give you pause to bring children into your home?
No, because he might have made a mistake years ago, but he's not the same man he was.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever seen him around other kids? And
oh my gosh, yes. My nieces and nephews absolutely love him. They love him more than they do me.
Yeah. Why is that?
Because I guess he's all fun.
Yeah.
They'll
You're
come
not
up,
fun? You seem like a lot of fun.
They'll come up to him and give him high
But
fives.
a lot of guys
hugs.
want to waller with you.
No. Oh, Lord.
Now, if he passes, you're going to try to adopt some children,
Yes.
right? And you'll keep us updated on
Most
that?
definitely.
Yeah, I'd like to know. But first, we got to find out if he passes,
Exactly.
right? All right, well, let's meet your husband, Ronnie.
Where are you coming from? Ooh. Hi, baby.
Hey, beautiful.
Hi.
I love you.
I love you. You got lipstick on now.
No, ain't I pretty?
So now, Ronnie, you know, couple of young felons in love, right?
Yeah.
So, but, you know, she was accused of stealing cigarettes. You,
Yes.
on the other hand, a little more serious charge.
Yeah.
You're accused of, you were in a previous relationship. They said that, you know, either it was a skateboard,
Yeah.
board, or a paddle,
Yeah, it was a piece of broken skateboard.
and you hit these kids. Did you do that?
No.
Why do you, because you tell the story, you're sitting at home, you're having a beer, cops
Yeah.
show up. It must have blown your mind.
Yeah, it blew my mind. I mean, I didn't know what was going on.
Because you never hit those kids?
No.
No. So, but you get locked up,
Yeah.
and you plead guilty to this crime, right?
Yep.
Why did you plead guilty?
Because I had lawyers that wasn't going to do nothing.
Were they telling you, hey, you're facing like 20 years, something
No,
like
they told me I was facing 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
And if you plead guilty, what happened?
You get let go today and go home.
And did you
4
get-
months probation.
Oh,
4
so you
years.
got
4 years probation, I mean.
Oh, 4 years probation.
Yeah.
But you're here because you want to start a family with her,
Yeah.
and you want to came here and prove your innocence.
That's
So,
right.
Ronnie, you came here and we asked you, did you at any time physically hit, strike, slap, spank, or punch any of your ex's children, leaving any welts, marks, or bruises? You answered no. Are you the person responsible for the marks and bruises that you found on your ex's child in the photograph you were shown by authorities? You answered no. Did you at any time use a broken piece of skateboard as a paddle on the child in question as a form of punishment? You answered no. The results came back all the same, and they came back that Ronnie did not tell the truth.
What? I didn't do it.
Hit it me where his
Well, he failed for at any time did he physically hit, strike, slap, spank, or punch the children, leaving welts, marks, or bruises. Now, I'm going to say this. I think you probably did it, and I think that's why you pled guilty. Let me finish. If you did that, that's pretty horrible.
No, I didn't do it.
Okay. But your wife here is saying, and here's the other thing. Whether you did it or not, you are on record now being a convicted felon for doing this. So you got your punishment, okay?
It's okay.
This is a country of second chances. Second chances that I believe some people should never get, but they get second chance. People murder people, and they get released from prison, and they go on with their lives. You pled guilty to this. You're moving on with your life. Do you think you changed?
Oh, yeah, I've changed.
Okay. Now you're in this marriage. Now you do realize
Yeah.
this is not helping your cause to adopt. So you're kind of a bit of a pickle, whether adopting or taking foster kids in, it's probably not going to happen. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
When you hear these results, and knowing that you're a young woman who wants a family, what do you want to say to that?
I still love him.
Oh, of course. I'm not even suggesting that you don't love him, because you've been with him. He's been good to you. You have this great marriage. But knowing that because you're married to him, you're not going to have kids in your house.
I don't believe that test is correct because I've never done it.
I just want to know because he did with.
To be
his-
honest, I thought you were going to pass.
I did too.
I should
So
have passed. I don't know why I didn't.
we're not sandbagging you. You
Yeah.
failed.
I don't know
So,
why I failed,
Where
because
it
I didn't
says
do it.
all of
I
any
mean,
of his exes, he
You
does
know what?
have-
We can, when you go back,
Yeah.
you could talk to the lie detector examiner. I do have to ask you, were you on drugs and alcohol at the time all this was happening?
yes.
Yeah. So, you know, when you're on drugs and alcohol, you do a lot of stupid stuff, right? I mean, not you, everybody.
Yeah.
Could you have done something in an intoxicated state?
I mean, I could have, but I didn't, you know, I didn't hurt that little girl.
No, I know.
I mean,
That's what I want to know.
I've
So,
whooped-
so part of the lie detector test, you did pass 2 questions. Did you ever witness any adult inside the residence hit, strike, or beat your ex's children, causing any welts or bruises? You answered no. You passed. Did you fail to protect any of your ex's children during any physical abuse you ever witnessed them receive? So you're passing whether anybody else did it, whether you failed to protect the kids. You told the truth. So that almost makes me almost positively that he did
Yeah.
something, because he's telling the truth on some questions, but he fails for his ex's children. Okay? Again, I'm not trying to break you up.
Yeah.
You got a great marriage, you say. Stay together. Unfortunately for you, some of the dreams that you have as wanting to be a mother, they're not going to be fulfilled.
Yeah.
And that pains me to tell you that. But I hope, you know, marriage is based on trust and honesty. And I think he owes you answers when you leave this stage.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
I'm sorry.
Good luck to you.